Lights out, coming to green this time around. The 23 and the 02, scratch that. 23 Andrew Olson, the 02 Rowdy Rod Lowe. Also want to tell everybody in the grandstands, last call for 50-50. Last call for 50-50. We'll draw it during the water break here. Winner's portion, $435 at the moment. Andrew Olson will lead the opening lap. Tight car for the 02 of Rowdy Rod Lowe. Look at Tony Catalano, started in last, already going for, oh, as I say that, he gets stuck on the outside of the 02. Good driving by everybody to keep it straight at the moment. A lot of tight conditions being felt from both the 02 and the 22, it looks like at the moment. And we got debris on the front stretch. The yellow flag will fly. Debris just past the flag stand. That's Andrew Olson. He sees the green flag this time around. We're racing our way back into turn number 1. Oh, Rowdy Rod Lowe goes around. Oh, RT Cutler nowhere to go and gets into the side of him. Unfortunate there. We will be single file on this restart with back-to-back yellows now. And both those cars will unfortunately have to go to the back of the pack. So the 22 of Prevost will actually get a little beneficiary there. We'll move up to the number 2 spot. Tony Catalano will now be in the 3 spot behind the 22. All right, we're continuing to racing action. Tony Catalano up to the number 2 spot. Andrew Olson is your race leader. There's the run on the inside. Tony Catalano taking over the race lead into turn number 3. They come around 4. They're going to complete the lap now. Tony Catalano's been so close all season for a feature win. It's really nice to see the 19 car back in the front. For those that don't know the history around the Banks Bull Ring, he was the original winner of the Gyms 100 back in 1999. So 24 years later, the number 19 machine still at the top of the boards. Great to see Tony Catalano back up to the top. Andrew Olson second, Ron Prevost in third. Robert Summerhalder's last year's track champion in this class in the number 4 spot. We have RT Cutler and currently Rowdy Rod Lowe fighting a tight car tonight in the 6th position. Groove has been moving up all night long. I think it's just going to get even better for the modifieds in just a little bit. This time around, we'll have 9 laps down. Laps continue to click away. Catalano, Olson, Prevost, your top 3. Catalano actually running in the slick, almost in the black stuff. Was just see Andrew Olson change his line and kind of roll down the track a little bit more too. We see the middle groove starting to come back in as it cleans off, but as we hit turn number 3, Andrew Olson really starting to throw it in on the outside in that dark stuff. In that fluff, it's going to build up to a decent cushion, I think, later on tonight. This time around, we're halfway down. 13 down, 12 laps to go for the 19 of Catalano. Ron Prevost trying to continue the attack to see if he's got anything for the 23, Andrew Olson, for the number 2 spot. That's your closest battle on the track at the moment. Everybody kind of spread out at the current moment on the racetrack. Everybody at where they're at in the lineup, it's where they're at time-wise on the clock as well. So you're watching up here in the tower of all these lap times coming around. Track slowed down quite a bit today. We're in the high 17s, low 18-second bracket at the moment. Rowdy Rob Lowe trying to make a pass to the inside of the 98 of RT Cutler. So he was able to make that happen for the 5 spot. He is able to make it happen. Drivers being informed, leaders starting to come around. Tony Catalano taking us a little bit of time here to see what the drivers are doing in front of him. You'll see him take a couple laps, just making mental notes, knowing where these drivers are going. As he enters this traffic, he's got to make these moves deliberate, especially on a slick surface like this. He's going to make the move to the inside here. RT Cutler trying to put him a lap down. He's going to have to move back to the outside of the 0-2 machine of Rowdy Rod Lowe. Lowe been fighting a tight condition, though, so this is always kind of something that you get a little nervous with as a race leader, and he's able to go to the inside, and he's able to make that move stick on the inside. Oh, Rod Lowe blocked the leader going to turn number 1. Catalano's not going to like that move, I don't think. And there we go. Catalano able to get around the 0-2 of Rod Lowe. Now he has 2 cars between him and second place running Andrew Olson. 3-car battle really starting to shape up for the number 2 spot. Both Prevost and Summerhalder closing in on Olson. Last year's track champion, the 32 of Summerhalder, coming on really late with some pretty good lap times. He's the only other car in the 17-second bracket at the moment besides Catalano. So around 4 laps to go. This might get a little interesting for the second spot as they enter lap traffic. Where does Andrew Olson go? He's got 2 cars hungry behind him, and he's got lap cars side by side in front of him. Olson's going to have to back out of it a little bit. He still has a little bit of advantage going to turn number 3. Olson gets a little sideways. Here comes Ron Prevost to the inside for the 2 spot. Prevost gets blocked off by the 0-2 Low. There goes Summerholder to the outside. Summerholder up to the 3 spot. White flag in the air for Tony Catalano. There goes Robert Summerholder to the inside of RT Cutler to make that move stick. He's able to do so. He's got 2 lap cars between him and Ron Prevost. Good job by Summerholder. Get a couple spots there as they enter lap traffic. But out of 3 and 4 for the first time this year, Tony Catalano takes home the win. Second place to Andrew Olson. 3rd to Robert Summerholder. 4th to Ron Prevost. And a battle at the line for 5th. RT Cutler does get back around Rod Lowe at the line. And I see some cheering and some happy faces underneath the flag stand there. Tony Catalano, first win of this season, but for many, many wins here at the Banks Bull Ring over the years.